name is Nuriza binti Momashidi with matrix number A210186. Have you ever picked up your phone just to reply to one message, but suddenly, without realizing it, 30 minutes have passed? At first, you tell yourself just one reply, it won't take long. But after replying, you decide to scroll a little. Then you see in one interesting video, that one video turned into another. And before you know it, half an hour is gone. What makes it worse is that most of the time we don't even realize how fast time passes. If this situation sounds familiar, don't worry, you are not alone. This happens to many of students today, including me. In today's modern world, technology is often seen as something very positive, make our life easier, faster and more convenient. We use technology to study, communicate with lecturers and friends, search for information and complete assignments. Some people even believe that technology always increases productivity. However, I believe that when technology is used excessively and without self-control, it actually makes students less productive instead of more productive. As students, technology is deeply connected to our daily life. From the moment we wake up until we go to sleep, we are constantly surrounded by screen. We wake up and check our phones, we attend classes using laptop or tablet. During breaks, we scroll through social media. Before sleeping, we watch a video or reply to message. Technology itself is not bad. In fact, it is very useful. But the problem begins when we rely on it too much and lose control over how we use it. Many students today struggle to focus when studying. Even when we sit down with good intention, our attention does not last long. Notification, message, social media constantly interrupt our focus. Every notification may seem small, but when it happens repeatedly, it breaks our concentration again and again. As a result, studying becomes less effective. Because of this, we start wasting time assignment, our delay, work piles up, stress increase. Some students even feel overwhelmed and burnt out, not because the work is too difficult, but because they cannot focus properly. If this continues for a long time, it can affect our academic performance, our mental health, and even our future careers. I understand this problem very well because I experience myself. Whenever I sit down to study, I often tell myself that I will only check one notification. I believe that I'm in control, but most of the time that one notification turns into scrolling TikTok or Instagram for much longer than I planned. Sometimes I try to multitasking. I study on my laptop while holding my phone at the same time. I used to think that multitasking would help me save time and finish my work faster. But in reality, it made things worse. I become slower, I understand less, I feel more stressed. At the end of the day, I feel tired and mentally exhausted, but my tasks were still unfinished. This made me feel frustrated and disappointed with myself. That was when I realized something's important. The problem was not the amount of work I had. The problem was the way I was using technology. So, I decided to make small but important changes. I turned on focus mode on my phone. I keep my phone away from my study area. I stopped checking notifications every few minutes. At first, it was uncomfortable. I kept feeling the urge to touch my phone, but after some time, I noticed a clear difference. I could focus longer, understand my lesson better, and complete my task more efficiently. I also felt less stressed because I was finally in control of my time. This experience is not just personal, it is supported by research. According to the American Psychological Association, multitasking can reduce productivity by up to 40%. This It's because every time we switch between tasks, our brain needs time to refocus. Even short distraction can interrupt deep thinking. That is why studying, why constantly checking our phone actually slow us down instead of helping us. So, what can we do as a student? The solution is simple, but it requires discipline and consistency. First, control how and when you use technology. Keep your phone away from your study area so it's not easily reachable. Second, turn off unnecessary notifications that distract you while studying. Third, use tools like focus timers, study apps, or structured study sessions to help you stay on track. This small habit may seem simple, but they can make big difference. Balanced use of technology allows us to focus better, manage our time more effectively, and reduce stress. In the long term, it helps us become more disciplined, responsible, and prepared for future challenges. Technology is not the enemy. The real enemy is uncontrolled usage. So today, I would like to challenge all of you. Tonight, try studying for at least 1 hour without distraction. No scrolling, no unnecessary notification, and no multitasking. Just focus fully on your work and observe the difference. You might be surprised by how much you can achieve in just one focus hour. Remember, technology is meant to help us, not control us. Take your take control of your technology so it does not control of your life. Thank you.